Well, we're on the verge of the great return, as far as I'm concerned, of the Great Chicago Auto Show, the nation's largest auto show. No, don't get me wrong. I know we've had auto shows, but the pandemic threw everything into the whirl and upside down. This is the first year I really feel like it's back and it's big. So introduce our guest.
Oh, it's the president of the Chicago Auto Show, Jen Morand, our friend, and you are on the floor right now in the concept, near the concept cars, which actually it's my favorite part of the show.
Yes, I am. I am standing here. We're getting ready for opening day. It's so exciting. We are standing in the Concept and Technology Garage, which is a sneak peek preview of the newest concept vehicles that are going to grace the show floor, as well as some of the latest technology. So lots of fun.
So we've got the first look and then open to the public and then 2 big weeks. So what do people need to know?
Right. So it is February 10th to 19th at McCormick Place. Your tickets can be purchased online, chicagoautoshow.com. We're going to kick everything off with our Black Tie Gala. So First Look for Charity will be coming back on Friday night, which is February 9th, just the night before the show opens to the public. So those tickets are at firstlookforcharity.org, supporting 18 wonderful local charities. It raises a lot of money for a great cause.
Jen, I have to ask you, every year something debuts or there's something new to see. Is there anything that we really should be focusing on during this auto show, like a new Mustang, a new Dodge, a new Subaru, anything that we can really put our eyes on?
Yeah, well, so we are actually just a day before the media preview is going to take place. So the manufacturers are still have yet to unveil their latest and greatest models. But I can tell you, I'm standing here at the Concept and Tech Garage. We have some of the latest vehicles out here. We have the Volkswagen ID7. That vehicle won't be available even for another couple quarters. So that's the first time, people can kind of see up close and experience it. Also, the Nissan has their concept, the Aria pole-to-pole EV, so really kind of a fun feature. And we have out here the Lucid Air. So a lot of times people haven't seen some of those vehicles that, aren't as traditional. So that will actually be on the Chicago Drive Electric track. So there's a variety of vehicles ranging from EVs to concepts to just, your latest cars, trucks, and of course, SUVs.
And being in charge of the world's largest auto show, what are the fun things people can still interactively experience?
Yeah, so we're going to have lots of family fun taking place on the show floor. Manufacturers have incorporated a lot of family fun elements. Toyota was just telling me about a fun feature that's almost like a simulator, like you're going to be experiencing, like if you're playing a video game, the seat kind of bounces and shifts. So really just a lot of fun. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stories that are, going to be found once the show actually opens to the public as well. But we are hosting Family Day, which is President's Day, the final day of the show. So really every day is Family Day at the auto show, but we're going to have special activities geared towards families with kids, of younger ages.
Talk about some of those family-friendly activities, Jen. And big question, are the Subaru puppies coming back?
Yeah, so, every day of the auto show, we're going to have family fun. The Subaru puppies are coming back. Everyone loves those and remembers those. Sometimes it's the parents' worst nightmare because if you don't want a dog, your kid will probably leave, crying. But it's for a great cause. They have pet adoptions every day within the Subaru display, so lots of good to be found there. Speaking of Subaru, they have their immersive exhibit. So they talk about the 5 senses. It's really a 5-sensory experience when you're standing in there. You can feel and smell and like you're actually in nature. So they do a national park scene. So really cool. Ford's going to have their built wild Bronco track, so you can jump in a Bronco, get a ride up a big hill and down. So again, people think of an auto show, you might think of cars on carpet or, just to look at them. At the auto show, you can actually experience them. And, speaking of experiences, we have 3 outdoor test drives as well. So Ford, Subaru, and Kia will be outdoors. So lots of fun taking place this year.
I think First Look is one of the great charity events that takes place in Chicago every year. Is it sold out?
First Look for Charity is not sold out. It is a premium ticket. It's a wonderful experience. We have, restaurants from across the city that donate their food. And then we have, of course, our caterer here at McCormick Place. So it's a high-end event. Tickets are $325 a ticket, but the money that, is paid for the ticket goes to wonderful organizations.
And you might win a car.
And you might win. You're right, Steve. The opportunity, that's kind of a highlight I glossed over, but a Chevy Blazer is up for grabs. So one person will walk away with the keys to a brand new 2024 Chevy Blazer.
I love
the Blazers. I had one for the last 3 years.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I like the Blazers. I want to check out the Broncos. Best thing about all of this, Jen, is that when we were younger, it was like, don't touch. this is your opportunity to touch everything. Get into the car, see how they feel, and see what the concepts are all about too.
Absolutely, Andrew. You hit it on the head. People can get in the vehicles. Most of the vehicles are unlocked, but then also you can ride along. We have 2 other indoor test tracks. I mentioned the Bronco. We have Hyundai has an all-electric track, so they have their Ioniq 5 and 6 going to be on that track. And then we also have the Chicago Drives Electric track, which is featuring 9 different brands. So a lot of opportunities to actually experience the vehicles that are at the show.
Theme days, access for seniors, all that on the website, right?
All of that on the website. We have special theme days. We have a run taking place Super Bowl Sunday, miles per hour. We have a craft beer night coming back on the final Friday of the show. So we have also a new automotive career day, kind of an education and panels for students. And it's going to be a great time. But everything's on the website, ChicagoAutoShow.com.
Yeah, and get on at the first look, too. Get a chance to taste some great food, see some great people, black tie, and the slippers from Cadillac.
Yeah.
Those are always a favorite. Yeah. Right, Jen?
Always a favorite.
And again,
to come back this year.
A free Blazer. Well, I mean, it sounds totally buttoned up, Jen. You can go home.
Thank you so much for having me.
We
Appreciate
love you, Jen.
coming on. Again, it is ChicagoAutoShow.com. Great work, Jen.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. There you go.
Thanks,
That's Jen
Jen.
Morand.